Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to talk about the Apple accessories. If you have been to an Apple store or have visited their website, you know how ridiculously expensive their accessories are. Whether you can get them for much cheaper and they will do exactly the same functionality as Apple. Yes, they won't be from the brands, but you will save money and also you will have the same functionality. So, like, subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is MagSafe. Here is a picture of how MagSafe costs from Apple. I am using a website called iStyle because we do not have an Apple store in my country, and that's why I decided to use a reseller. The prices are exactly the same as Apple, aka ridiculously expensive. So here is this Apple MagSafe charger, which costs $99, while you can get this one for $30. It works exactly the same. It's a MagSafe charger, but you can see the price difference. Like, you will do exactly the same thing. I didn't buy the MagSafe because honestly I thought I don't need it, but if I ever decide to do it, I definitely would choose a cheaper option. I can afford Apple, I just don't want to do it because for me it's ridiculously expensive, and I prefer to get the $30 MagSafe charger, which will do exactly the same as the one from Apple. Speaking of chargers, here is the Apple MagSafe battery pack, which costs ridiculously $250. I don't know what this thing has, why this is so good, but the price, it's not. Even if I can afford it, I still don't want to buy it because that is way too much money for a simple battery pack. Well, here, this one is for $60. I am using an eMag website. Probably this is not the cheapest one, but compared to $250, I'd rather pay $60. Honestly, I couldn't find anything cheaper which to be MagSafe and battery pack, but honestly, yeah. What would you rather pay? $250 because it's from Apple, or $60 because it does the same thing, it's just cheaper? Comment down below which one would you buy. Another useful charging tool is the charging station. This is very handy if you have not only an iPhone but AirPods and an Apple Watch, because you can charge all these three things with one device. I have only an iPhone, and this is why I didn't buy one, because I thought it wasn't necessary for me. But here is the Apple charging station for $260. I don't know what to say. This is ridiculously expensive, while literally here you can buy the same things for about $50. It does the same thing. It charges the same three devices. I don't know the speed charging, like how fast it will be, but I'm pretty sure that if I ever decide to buy one, I will go for the cheap one, not because I can afford from Apple, but because I like saving money. And don't repeat myself, but it will do exactly the same thing. So yes, I love Apple, but their products and especially accessories are way too expensive in my opinion. So moving on with the next accessory, here is the ridiculously expensive clear MagSafe case from Apple. $125. Yeah, about that, no. It's a big no for me. Like, for $100, do you know how many things I can buy? Literally can buy this charging station, the MagSafe, and who knows what else I can buy, literally. And here is a cheaper option for the exact same thing. Like, literally, I understand Apple, their products are high quality. That's true, because I had a charging cable and it was from my iPhone 6s, the first iPhone, and I spent 7 years before it got busted because I was using it a lot, so it's understandable. And yes, their products are high quality, but not everybody can afford that. And I'm glad there are cheaper options, and definitely this MagSafe case does exactly the same as the Apple's one, so yeah, I definitely will buy the cheaper one. Another MagSafe case from Apple are their famous silicone cases. Here is how much it costs, another 125. So if I want a clear MagSafe and a silicone MagSafe case from Apple, I have to pay 250 bucks. No, thank you, this is an offer which I'm not going to take. I wanted to change my case because I have a clear one, but it leaves fingerprints. And on Monday, I found a website which sells Apple cases for really cheap. So instead of 125, I paid $15. But this body right here, it looks like an Apple case. Yeah, from the light, it looks a bit lighter. But look at it. It looks exactly the same. Well, touching the Apple logo, it feels like it has been glued after the case is made. Also, on the inside, it doesn't sound like Apple. Literally, you can hear peel off this thing on the inside. I don't know what is it, but you can peel it off. Despite that, this Apple case is only 15, not 125, 15. And it's doing the same thing as what an Apple case would do. I'm not a person who drops their phone on a daily basis, so this phone case will do exactly the same job for me for a much cheaper price. The next ridiculously expensive thing from Apple are their iPad cases. Here, it's a Smart Folio iPad case. This is for an iPad Air 4 because this is the iPad I have, and that's why I searched for this case. It's 168 bucks. I don't know what to say. I don't like these cases because they are protective, but they do not protect the sides. And I have to charge my Apple Pencil and it will stick out the case. If I put this case in a bag with 20 other things, the Apple Pencil might fall out and then I have to spend at least 5 minutes searching in this bag for it. That's why I have this case. I bought it from Amazon for 33 bucks. Probably they have even cheaper ones, but what I like about this case is that it has a place for the Apple Pencil right here. Also, it's on the right side because from this side is where the Apple Pencil will stick to the iPad to charge. And honestly, it is worth it, the price. It's protecting my iPad. You can use it as a stand as well, just like the Smart Folio case. You can do like this, you can do like this, whatever you like it. And it's doing absolutely the same job. Mostly I love it because of the port for the Apple Pencil. So will I spend 168 on a Smart Folio case? Definitely not. On the Magic Keyboard? Nuh-uh. Definitely, that's even way too expensive. So this case is perfect for my needs. The last thing I will mention in this video are the Apple adapters. Here is a picture of how much an Apple adapter costs. This thing is 66 bucks. Too expensive for me. When I bought my iPad, they have sent me a UK plug because I bought it from the Amazon UK. But I couldn't use it in my country because our electric system is not built like that. So I had to buy an adapter. I went in my hometown. There is one guy. He sold me an original Apple adapter for, as you can see here, it's backwards, but 30 bucks. Original Apple adapter, 30 bucks. Not 66, it's 30. And it does the same thing. This one is not working. I don't know what happened. It's kind of my fault. But I went to buy another one, and again, it is 30. I didn't pay more, and it looks exactly the same. Here, the same Apple adapter. I don't know why Apple is trying to scam me or something, but literally half of the price, I bought this thing, and it does the same job. It literally does the same job as what an adapter should be doing. So here we go. This buddy is only 30 bucks. Okay guys, that is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below which team are you, the expensive team, aka Apple, or the non-expensive team, aka cheap. Honestly, even if I can afford all the Apple stuff, probably I wouldn't buy them because that is way too expensive and I would like to save more money. If I buy all the things that I showed you from the video versus what I have bought them in Apple, probably the difference will be around 70% of the price. Maybe 50 to 70, I don't know exactly, but definitely I will save money, which is good for me because even if I can afford it, I just don't want to buy it while I can buy the same thing, the same functionality, just for a better price. Of course, my advice is don't buy stuff which are 5 bucks or lower because, well, that is way too cheap and probably something is wrong with it or it will fall apart very soon. Like, everybody knows that the more money you pay, this means the better quality, but Apple is ridiculously expensive at some point. So I definitely would recommend, if you can find something cheaper, do it. And yeah, also comment down below if you are team Apple or you support someone else, for example Samsung, Redmi, Huawei, Xiaomi, or any other brands. And yes, that is the video for today. Give it a big old thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends or anyone who is obsessed with Apple. And yeah, I'm gonna see you next time. Bye guys!